Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action. Mariota escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Taken down at the 30.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd down, Robinson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
The 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action now. Mariota flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mariota on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Working out of the gun, Mariota eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Mariota now from the 50. The kicker here, it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Play fake. Mariota. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole 1st drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The play.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll run here with Robinson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Brady, he targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Bengals nothing.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Elliott. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jordan Matthews. 36 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Mariota. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
On play action, Mariota. That's caught left side by Cooks.
Mariota.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's 4th down.
Mariota to throw for it on 4. And Robinson with a big catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
James Robinson.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks. From the red zone now, Mariota. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion. On 2nd down now. It's Robinson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Ball carrier.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And that is caught. Let the back judge right there to say incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. Oh, this is a complete mishit. It's no good. Didn't even get it there. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
McManus on for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On play action, now Brady. It's double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, you were backed up into a 2nd and long, but instead of trying to get the yardage back in chunks, he's trying to get it all back at once. And this defense was just lying in wait, and they're there to pick this one off.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Brandon McManus lining
A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. It's good to make it 17-7.
makes the score. Chargers 17, Bengals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Cordero Patterson on the loose. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chargers 17, Bengals 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And got his man complete! The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds Howard complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 37. The kick by McManus is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side, learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 9, Brady trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. You got to love it. By the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. He tried to get something going there with a little toss behind the line of scrimmage. Unsuccessful.
How about the athleticism of the coverage, though? Being able to dance with him coming out of the backfield. That's not...
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bengals 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From midfield, here's Brady. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Brady's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the tackle.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defense.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Adam Thielen, 34 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. Extra point try by Bailey.
Point after.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Chargers 26, Bengals 21.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down by
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry I had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
50-yard line.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jadeveon Clowney, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Mariota, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
26-yard line.
Mariota going to run on the option. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Slot. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route-running ability.
McManus's point after is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Dancing to his left. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Marcus Mariota with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 19-point game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive about to get going, and they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener, but this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play, and now it's second down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. To him. That is going to be a safety. Tom Brady taken down in the end zone. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's Mariota. Rolling to his left. Caught out left side by Robinson. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3. It's
now Mariota on fourth down. Pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Adam Thielen, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
42. Bengals 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any point. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's picked up for his own 36. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
The ball
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Fighting through. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Marcus Mariota. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders.
Brady's pass.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady is going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
A 4-yard pickup.
As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 19.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. The second down play, not much better than the first.